Mysterious stuff. The top 5 strange abandoned amusement park. Abandoned amusement parks. 1. Joyland Amusement Park in Kansas. Joyland was once the largest theme park in central Kansas, but today it remains abandoned and vandalized. It opened in 1949 and it remained in continuous operation for 55 years, until 2004 when it shut down due to economical troubles and safety concerns. The park had more than 24 amusement rides, a 1949 roller coaster, a miniature train built between 1905 and 1910, and a mammoth military band organ, or Wurlitzer-style 160, built around 1905. In 2006, maintenance works took place aiming to reopen the park again, but this never happened. Today, an organization is trying to raise funds in order to restore Joyland. Spree Park in Berlin. The abandoned Spree Park in Berlin. One of the world's more photogenic derelict fun zones, this district of toppled dinosaurs, rusted Ferris wheels and vandalized swan boats operated for 20 years as Kulturpark Planterwald in the former East Berlin before becoming Spree Park in the wall-toppling year of 1989. Although the reason the park was shuttered isn't exactly scandalous, good, old-fashioned insolvency, what happened to its former owner, Norbert Witt, is. In early 2002, a bankrupt Witt fled from Germany to Lima, Peru, taking his family and several of the park's attractions with him. There, Witt tried to open another amusement park, but that didn't work out. Apparently in May 2004 he was sentenced to 7 years jail time for attempting to smuggle 400 pounds of cocaine back into Germany, hidden in the masts of a flying carpet ride. Witt, understandably quite the tabloid fixture in Germany, was the subject of a 2009 documentary film, Achterbahn, and is said to live in a trailer parked on the grounds of his failed amusement park. Dogpatch USA. When Dogpatch USA, a rustic theme park based on Al Capp's Appalachia stereotyping Lil Abner comic strip, finally closed its gates for good in 1993, the park itself must have breathed a giant sigh of relief. During its 25-year run, Dogpatch USA experienced numerous owners, heat waves, lawsuits, legal battles, bankruptcy, fierce competition, curfew, Silver Dollar City, the fall of hillbilly pop culture, and a generation of young patrons who had no clue what Lil Abner even was. A lot for an Ozarkian amusement park where the top attractions included Earthquake Mgoon's Brain Rattler. Although some efforts to clean up the heavily vandalized rural property have been made over the years, the park, under interesting new ownership, remains in a state of disrepair. Heritage USA. This is the amusement park that Our Lady of the Tattooed Eyebrows built. At its height in the mid-1980s, Heritage USA, a Jesus-themed water park built by fiery PTL televangelist Jim Bakker and his then-wife, the late Tammy Faye Bakker Messnor, was a top American vacation destination on par with Disneyland and Walt Disney World. Ask your parents, they would have visited, or dreamed of visiting. Then the attendance damaging trifecta of Jessica Hahn, the IRS and 1989's Hurricane Hugo hit, and not even the Lord himself or Jerry Falwell could save the park from closure. Since then, some of the park's 2,300 acres have been repurposed and redeveloped, but the creepiest castle in all the land, once home to a Christian arcade and go-kart track, remains standing. Jezzel Six Flags New Orleans Amusement Park. When Hurricane Katrina struck the Gulf Coast in 2005, park operators at Six Flags New Orleans were in the planning stages of opening a water park. Well, they got one. Severely damaged by Katrina's devastating floodwaters and forced to close, Six Flags New Orleans, which originally opened as Jazzland in 2000, remains in an arrested state of decay to this day and is perhaps more famous now thanks in part to numerous camera-wielding urban explorers than it was when in operation. Home to still-standing Cajun-themed attractions like the Zydeco Scream and the Muskrat Scrambler, the future of the property, now owned by the city of New Orleans, is unclear, although Southern Star Amusement is leading an effort to redevelop that park. Mystery of Stuff.